Hi, this is Asia here, and today we will be continuing our topic from our last time, which was about using visual strategies with the children with the autism. Autism is an umbrella for many spectrum disorders which are related to pervasive developmental disorders, which we call them PDD, or autism spectrum disorders, which we call them ASD. As it has been known also that these are a group of the neurobiological disorders which can affect the individual's ability to communicate, to relate, to play, and even to imagine. Throughout my experience for the last 25 years in the field of special education, and especially the last 20 years of working with the autistic children, I found out that, and I can see actually, that autistic children function much better when they can see and they can engage and engage better than hearing. And this is really, in fact, helped me in creating so many tools to help me to deal with the autistic children academically or socially, and that was really very inspiring for me in my field. As Benjamin Franklin said once, that tell me and I will forget, teach me and I may remember, involve me and I learn. If this is applicable for teaching children in general, then this is really would be a priority for the children with the autism. Also, I would like to mention today about a lady who is called Temple Grandin and who was born in America in 1947 and who had been diagnosed with autism in age 2. Amazingly, Temple Grandin is an animal science doctor and she is a professor in the Colorado State University, and also she is involved in autism rights movement. The reason that I would like to mention Temple here is not only that she was an inspiration and that autistic children are capable of reaching very high and the highest education level, but also because Temple Grandin also wrote books, and one of those books was Things in Pictures. In this book, she mentioned and she talks about the visual strategies and how she remembers things in pictures and how her brain functions in pictures. I would highly recommend that you watch her movie. It is really very inspiring and very helpful in understanding how visual tools work for children and why. As I mentioned also in our previous video, that our right hemisphere in our brain is responsible for visualizing and in making pictures, and how the left hemisphere in our brain is responsible for talking. And in order for us to understand and remember the language better, then both sides of the hemisphere or both sides of our brain has to work together. To define what is the visual strategies, we can say that visual strategies are anything that we can see. Pictures, cues, anything we can see, but it is really important to remember that it has to help us to communicate. Otherwise, there will be no use for those visual tools. As we also talked in our previous video, that if we if we if we are in if we are having only one way, I don't want to say communication, I will say speaking, then this is doesn't consider an equal relationship. But when we can see it is two ways communication, then this is really, I said it already, it is communication. This is where I can see and feel that the both parts have the same equal relationship, and I can say that it is fair enough. Otherwise, the child will be I don't want to say fail, because we are the one who failed in delivering the information, but he or she wouldn't be able to understand or to do the action we are asking them to do. And in many cases, it can be turned into tantrums and into behavior problems, because it causes and it can lead to frustrations. We can also today can give some examples of visual strategies, and I would like to start with photographs. Here, photographs, it can be anything that the parents would like to teach the children, but through using maybe taking a daily photographs of the activities that the child do, or the daily routine that they want the child to learn, or they can maybe use other programs such as Boardmaker. The second one is line drawings and any written words. Now here I would like to mention that we can use both combined, and it is gonna be really very helpful, because in the longer term goal we can take off the photographs and we can use only the written words. The third tool is objects. Here the objects can be anything the child is using in his daily life, in school or especially home. It can be plates, it can be cups, it can be toys, it can be clothes, it can be shoes, it can be toothbrush, towels, whatever that you want the child to use or to understand. The fourth one is using technology such as smartphones, iPad, apps and videos. And it is really reachable those days, and it is really, really easy to pull out from our computer. Let's say whatever strategies you are using, it's gonna be so easy to reach those tools. The fifth one is signs. And the final one is body language, such as facial expression, gestures, and movements. And this is nonverbal language, and I would recommend also using verbal and nonverbal combined together, which is really gonna be strong in delivering the information. At the end, I hope this video helped you to understand a bit about visual strategies, And in our next video, we will be talking about what are how can we use the visual tools and for what. Until then, I'll see you next time, and thank you.